And welcome to the castle, everybody. This is knightsaberZ42. It's a brand new week, which means it's a brand new indie game. Today, we are going to start Loot Rascals. By far, probably one of the zaniest games I've played on this channel so far. If I had to take a whack at it, I would say this is definitely a mix between roguelike and card game. Yeah, it's definitely a card game. We'll get into it. But I went ahead and cleared up my save. Just gonna make sure it went through, and so we can actually get through some of the story stuff. But it's actually really interesting. So let's get into it. We're gonna start a standard game, but there is a daily challenge. You can play seeded games. You can even do a practice, and of course the tutorial will actually tell you all that you need to know. The cool thing about this is there's really minimal amount of explanation. There's really not a whole lot to understand about the game. So yeah. Let's get started. And there's a short tutorial. Nope. Don't want to try it because I'm an expert. Oh, I'm definitely the weird looking dude there. And this is all voice acted, by the way, unfortunately.
Wake up.
But.
Wake up. Tony, wake up. Alright, we're nearly there, so I'm just going to talk you through the mission again, okay? Right, you're on your way to the site of a new outer space holiday camp, where the medical substance, liquid anything, has already been transported in a big Barry unit, which is a nickname, it's got a technical name. The big Barry should have by now prepared the planet's surface, poured in the liquid anything, and initiated the 3D rendering process. However, we've lost contact. The most likely scenario is that flying space debris is snapped off the Big Barry's aerial, in which case you should load the appropriate chip into your chest-mounted chip reader and use your helmet to render a replacement part. Before returning home, you should inspect the camp in case there's anything else we need to repair or replace. And remember, ensure that an area is clear before rendering in case you accidentally hit someone in the face, which can kill. This concludes the mission. Oh, sorry, nearly put you back to hypersleep there. Oh, here's the planet coming into view now, look. So, I'll guide the spaceship down to the surface and you just kill. I don't know what's just happened, but I do know that moon's not supposed to be there. And the bad news is I've lost control of the ship. Oh, there's the Big Barry, but his head's been stolen. Right, we're definitely gonna kill. Oh, hello, look at this bunch of rascals. Okay, well, the new mission is, let's escape.
Well, that is Loot Rascals in a bunch. I don't know why, but that cutscene always makes me laugh. I'm pretty sure it's because the genie robot guy is basically a Scotsman. His accent's just awesome. Okay, so a couple things. This is the overworld. Basically, every tile to travel to will take one turn. As you can see up in the top right corner, there's the picture of like 5 suns and 5 moons. Each time we travel from one space to another, the tracker moves from a sun to another sun, or from a sun to another moon, or to a moon to another sun. Basically, time is passing, and so there are 5 suns and 5 moons. So every 5 turns, it changes from day to night. Here's the dome. Every area will start with a dome, and they always have the same people inside. This guy will actually keep your, well, he'll save your current deck into a practice deck, which you can practice with outside. Genie Man will just give you hints. This is the mailbox, which will actually cards that other players or your hologram will send you. This is your heal, but you have to spend tokens in order to heal. So the top left, you can see I have 5 of 5 life, 3 attack, 3 defense, and tokens of 0. So you get tokens by discarding your cards, and I have 10 slots available for cards at the moment, and then another 6 over here on the side as my inventory space, and we'll get more into that in just a second. Journal for things that I have encountered along the way. We'll start filling that out here as soon as I step outside. And then there's the chef. Basically, a boss has stolen his card, and he will go ahead and give you a really good card if you manage to beat the boss and return his card. So here's something interesting. I'm really glad they put this in here. This explains how combat really works. So when you attack, your attack number is subtracted from the bad guy's power. Okay, that's pretty much straightforward. When you defend, their power divided by your defense is subtracted from your health. Okay, so basically the rundown is, let's say the bad guy has 12 HP as indicated on the screen, and you have a defense of 4. That means it's going to be 12 divided by 4, which will be 3 life taken away. Now, when you have a defense that is higher than their attack power, you still have the chance of losing that attack power or getting hit by 1 damage. I think it's like 50% chance or something like that. Yeah, so it's very interesting. However, when you are attacking a bad guy, your attack power straight up is subtracted from their defense, and when their defense is 0, then they die. You'll see that here in just a second. Oh, it just changed from day to night. All baddies who are going to attack first in combat will now defend first, and vice versa. The best way to survive is to not get hit. Always attack the baddies with the defense above their heads if possible. Anyways, so you can see this Ogron right here. He's got an attack symbol above his head, which means that if we encounter him right now, he will attack first. And we definitely want to get him to where he will be on the defense first. So I'm going to wait till day appears. And now he's going to defend first. And there we go. We managed to take him without getting hit. And so basically all monsters have that day and night kind of cycle. Oh, they didn't drop any cards. And you get cards from defeating bad guys. So I'm actually really surprised we didn't get any. I'm going to run around real quick so we can get him when it's daytime. Oh, that's not good. I actually thought it was going to turn daytime there. But we did get a card. And this one is cards to the right. We'll be getting a card to the right will get +1, and I'm gonna put that on my defense. So my defense goes up by 1 and my attack goes up by 2. So there we go. It's good to have a really high defense, even though you might still take 1 point of damage. But we'll get stronger cards here later that will be much better for us. I think I will go ahead and attack him. Yeah, because I can straight up kill him. Boom, you're dead. Ha. So see, my 5 attack went or decreased his defense all the way to 0 without having to like divide it. So that's a very interesting way. It's a very interesting combat mechanic. I cannot take you guys on. I need to back it up. This Bolus Gal will hit me once, which is bad. Yeah, but we managed to take him out. So he's basically telling us to get back to base so we can heal. I'm gonna say no. And actually, if we die here, that would actually be all right with me. I will actually show you what happens when you die. It's actually a fairly funny cutscene that explains why this game is roguelike. This guy's gonna attack me. Yep, and I'm dead. So there we go. So the rat stack is gonna steal. Kind of don't know exactly what that does quite yet, because when we reset, we actually go back to the very first floor. So here's our cutscene. Yeah, weird stuff is happening. We get like teleported inside of our own brain or something. Kind of reminds me of Outlaw Star, when Gene shot that one chaser bullet, and that guy like went inside of himself.
It's one of your little friends. Barry's been teaching me all about this fascinating liquid he brought with him. You see, my influence over your dimension is limited, so I need representatives on the ground. I don't quite have the hang of it yet, but I'm getting close. In the meantime, we'd really appreciate it if you could keep the numbers down up there. We can't have those idiots harassing Barry. Oh, and don't worry about dying. It's just a simple matter of reshuffling time. Now, back you go. Barry has so much to teach me. Your planet sounds lovely, Barry. You must show me how to get there.
Right, well, I think you were a dead body for most of that, so I'll give you the upshot. There's a thing below or somewhere, and it's going to keep bringing us back to life as long as we kill the aliens around here. But what I'm thinking is, we find the big baddie head and fly it home ourselves, without that thing below, obviously. So let's get looking.
Alright, so we're alive again. Unfortunately, the thing below can't preserve your cards when it reincarnates you. So you'll have to get out there and collect a new set. Sorry about that. Anyways, so we actually start all over again. I kind of forgot. You actually start a new seed and whatnot. But you start on the first floor of whatever seed that is. So same guys. And this guy is going to have a different card available for us, I believe. Yep. Lingra the Execrable stole my Spectral Destabilizer. Return it for 2 extra spare card slots. Okay. So that's if we meet the boss on the way. So yeah, that's pretty much the rundown. Our cards reset. So we're at 3 and 3. None of our cards over here are saved. So that's pretty much the rundown. So let's actually play for reals and let's see if we can survive. Those guys are going to turn to attack, unfortunately, before I can get to them. Oh man, I actually could have made that, huh? Let me go ahead and chase him down. Boom, you're dead. Give me a card, thank you. I'll go ahead and equip that other... Ooh. That's actually really good. Other meteor balls will get +1. So if I can accrue a lot of meteor balls, then that would be good. And there are some cards that actually say other meteor balls minus a number. And those can be good and bad, depending on like the bonuses they give you. Oh, I don't want to be attacked by you. I'm going to have to attack. Oh, that's right. I have 4 attack now. As I say, I'm about to have 4 defense, but this one will definitely go. Whoops, we'll go down. And there's really no specific way that you should do this. Try to get the maximum bonus that you can. Don't just like put all your defense down and attack once. Once I actually get some better cards, I'll definitely be reshuffling it, because the whole premise of the game is that you're shuffling all of these cards around to get the maximum like bonus that you can get. So you're min-maxing everything. Oh, I have 4 attack. I didn't realize that. You're gonna die in 1 hit, so we'll take you on. And this is a dead end. So on the top right, underneath the moon, you can see that in 212 turns, something. Yeah. Well, I'll explain that a little bit later. Actually, the game will probably do a better way of explaining it than I can. So this is a cool card. These cards with the reuse symbol on it, you can flip them over and they have like an attack and then a defense. So a blade of armband, or do you want a spike pan? So do you want more attack or do you want more defense? And I think that's really cool. It really makes you think. Plus it makes you're able to switch out on the fly. Another thing that I haven't talked about because I haven't seen it yet, the bottom right, there's a hexagonal wheel. Yeah, hexagonal wheel. Oh, damn it, I didn't want to attack you because I'm dead. Yeah, unfortunate. There's a hexagonal wheel. Those are like your spells. When we find an enemy, like the burning bunny, then we can actually kill it and then we'll get a flaming card, which we can then use to flame up one of our spell or one of our cards, and then use that card as a fire spell, which is pretty cool. All right, so new area. Oh my gosh, I am horrible. I was actually rocking it earlier when I was actually paying attention. Pause poncho. Spend a token to take a free turn. So there are some of these other green cards that you can get. You don't have to necessarily put them in one of your 10 items. You can keep it over here and you can actually use them by using the D-pad, but you always spend tokens to use the ability, and usually the ability is something pretty outstanding. Let's go ahead and attack the wooks. Oh, there's a lot of wooks over here. Yeah, come on over, baby. And I'll go ahead and attack you. Oh, well, luckily we blocked it. Okay, and column 5 gets a +1, so that's pretty cool. Does this mean any card column 5 gets +1? No, okay. Just the underpants. Cool. So you gotta be very careful with the wording and all of that stuff. There we go. Attack me so I can attack you. I don't want to get attacked by you. So I'm gonna wait. I've only got 4. Can you give me a good card, please? A +1 attack card, please. That's a defense card, but I'll still take it. Whoops, wrong button. You can see the C changed over there. I'll take a hit. Oh, I blocked it. Excellent. And there's my attack card. Cool. Card to the right. Let's go ahead and we're gonna bump up our attack a little bit. 6 and 6. There we go. Thanks for a pretty sweet time. Oh, let's kill the Wook. Don't want to get to the horse, bro, because he will straight up wreck us quite a bit. Can you give me a really good card, please? Yeah, that horse bro is coming right for me, unfortunately. That rotting cryopod, though, is big trouble. Ooh, and I'm getting surrounded. Oh, not good. I gotta check something. If it's in an even slot, this one will get 1. So I'll put it in slot number 2 to get the +1 and raise my defense just a tad bit, not too much. I can attack this rotting cryopod, but at the same time I'd get hit by the horse bro a couple times, and I don't want that. I think I'd rather take out the horse bro on my own terms. And while we're at it, I'm also gonna go ahead and recycle this card. I'm gonna decompile it, which means I get a token by getting rid of it. Okay, we took it out. Oh God, I'm dead. Yep. Wow. Shows how bad I am at that. I actually just wanted to see what that effect did. But yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna go ahead and leave it off here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I promise I'll do better the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Check the description for my Facebook and Twitter information. While you're at it, give this video a huge thumbs up to support the series, and subscribe if you would like to see more. I will see you guys in the next video.